Good morning, and welcome to our first edition of Exploring the Magic Mushroom. I'm your host, Sean Huxley. Today, we will be discussing the illustrious history behind the magic mushroom. Magic mushrooms have been a part of human society for over a millennia. Discoveries have been made such as rock paintings in the Sahara Desert from 7000 BC and Mesoamerican mushroom stones of the pre-classic Mayans from 500 BC. Their use has been scattered throughout Europe, North America, Mexico, Asia, Japan, Africa, and Melanesia. Indian tribes have used them for religious ceremonies, believing the mushrooms to be the flesh of the gods and trying to communicate with spirits by eating hallucinogenic mushrooms. Of course, use was prohibited by the Christian Church, but they were still used. Mushrooms did not become recreational drugs until the 60s, and then they were made illegal by the US and Mexico, which definitely means they're still used today. Hey man, it's our second edition of Exploring the Magic Mushroom. I'm your host, Sean Huxley, and today is going to be a piece on the different species. There's too many to list them all in this short time, so I'll say that there are over 180 different species, 6 families, 13 genus. They're from the Protista kingdom, the Fungifalum, the Basidiomycetes class, and the Stropharia order. Yeah, there's a lot of them. And here's the great thing. A lot of the hallucinogenic ones actually look almost exactly like some poisonous ones. Or is that the other way around? Well, anyway, the main danger with the shrooms is finding the poisonous ones and eating those and then dying. Yeah. And the funny, some mushrooms have both the hallucinogenic effects and toxins in them. Hiya, and here's another edition of Exploring the Magic Mushroom. It's me, Sean Huxley again, and yeah, this one's about the dosage. I bet you wonder what's in those funky mushrooms that make you see things. Well, inside those shrooms is a chemical called psilocybin, and when you eat them shrooms, an enzyme in your body breaks it down, and that stuff turns into something called psilocin, which reacts with the brain and sends you on a trip to another dimension. Psilocybin levels can vary a lot within the same species. And you know, mushrooms are 90% water, so the rest of that stuff is. And fresh shrooms are 10 times more potent. I would know. Yeah. To take them, the easiest method is to just pop them in your mouth. Hey, what's up? It's me again, you know me by now. And this is Exploring the Magic Mushroom. Yes. Today is the effects day. Yeah, and there's so many effects, man, and they're not all that bad. I mean, sure, there's a couple of bad trips you might have, but, I mean, there's a lot of good ones, too. I mean, I met John Lennon the other day, you know. He was just having a talk with Mr. Marley, and I couldn't understand what they were saying, but I knew it was something to do with something. Yeah, so, you want to know what happens when you take mushrooms, huh? Well, stuff like this happens. You're supposed to stop. Stuff like that happens. Yeah, there's a lot of sensory stuff happening, like auditory effects and open-eyed and closed-eye visuals. Yeah, that means even if you close your eyes, you'll still see stuff. And there's also some intellectual stuff going on too. I think that means something with your brain. Yeah. you get like mental clarity and you start to think about things like God and death and why we're here and yeah, and you also start to kind of think about yourself and in circles, so it's kind of hard to think it straight because it's in circles and circles on straight because they're circles. Yeah, there's also a couple effects, but it's only like shaking, you know, and chills and torpors, which I think are kind of like being in a coma, but not really since you're not really going out that far, you know. And of course there's emotional effects. Yeah, those can be a real pain in the neck. Yeah, there's the goods, which would be like the euphoric states, and there's the beatific states, which is like, I think it's got something to do with about dying and going to heaven, but I don't know. Yeah, that's all good, but when you get the bad, you got like paranoia and anxiety and panic. Yeah, but that's only on a bad trip, and I haven't had too many of those yet. Oh, hey, yeah, it's me again, and you're exploring the magic mushroom again. Today is going to be on the legality of these mushrooms. Yeah, these shroomies. Well, pretty much they're illegal in California, and pretty much illegal in most of the U.S., with a few extras like Florida allowing them a bit, you know, just a bit. The rest of the world is kind of just against the selling of them, but if you have a couple in your backyard, they kind of don't mind if you pop a few. Usually drawing them is a sign that you're going to take them or sell them, so that's a no-no in the mushroom world. Yeah, so no selling them. And really, the main danger of the shrooms is that you can't really tell, unless you have a lot of experience in the shroom picking, if it's psychedelical or poisonous. Plus, some people who would sell them to you mix it with other junk, and that's bad for you. Yes, so none of you try them here, because California is pretty strict about the shroom thing. Well, that's pretty much all I know on these shrooms, so thanks for tuning in to Exploring the Magic Mushroom. I'm your host, Sean Huxley. Now leave me alone. This may all seem like fun and games, kids, but seriously, mushrooms are drugs. Don't take drugs. Mushrooms may be illegal in California, but remember, there's always Amsterdam.